After weeks of uncertainty regarding Kawhi Leonard's health, the Los Angeles Clippers announced that their franchise forward underwent surgery Tuesday to address a partial ACL tear in his right knee. Leonard will be sidelined indefinitely, complicating his upcoming free agency and dealing a serious blow to the Clippers' 2022 title hopes. The long-awaited prognosis came nearly 1 month after Leonard suffered the injury while driving to the basket during Game 4 of a second-round playoff series against the Utah Jazz. The 30-year-old Leonard, who led Los Angeles to a first-round series victory over the Dallas Mavericks, missed the Clippers' next 8 games as they progressed to the Western Conference Finals. He finished with postseason averages of 4 points, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. The timing of this injury couldn't be worse for both player and team. Leonard is set to be the biggest name on this summer's free agency market, while the Clippers just completed the most successful season in franchise history after investing heavily to build a contender around Leonard and Paul George. What comes next for Leonard and the Clippers might very well represent the NBA's biggest offseason question. Leonard has a $36 million player option for next season, which he could pick up while recovering from his injury. Leonard is also eligible to sign a 4-year contract worth roughly $175 million this summer or a 5-year contract worth nearly $250 million if he waits to re-sign to a long-term deal until 2022. ACL recovery times vary but typically range from 6 to 12 months. Throughout his career, Leonard has battled various lower leg injuries. An ankle sprain sidelined him for much of the 2017 Western Conference Finals, and a quadriceps injury limited him to just 9 games during the 2017-18 season. Because of nagging injuries, Leonard missed an average of about 33 games over the past 4 seasons and became associated with load management, the practice of limiting a player's appearances and minutes to protect his long-term health. If Leonard were to be sidelined for more than 9 months as part of a deliberate ACL recovery plan, he would miss the entire 2021-22 regular season. There is a clear precedent for a player of his caliber opting out while injured to secure greater financial security. In 2019, Kevin Durant opted out of his contract with the Golden State Warriors and signed a 4-year, $164 million contract with the Brooklyn Nets shortly after he tore his Achilles in the NBA Finals. Durant then missed the first season of that contract as part of an 18-month recovery. If Leonard followed Durant's approach and sat out next season entirely, he would still be only 31 years old at the start of the 2022-23 season. Durant was 32 when he returned to the court this season.